Hello, everyone. Welcome to the program 100 Rules to Success in Life. I'm the author of the 100 Rules Success in Life book published last year, and I wish to share my knowledge and experience, wisdom that I have collected over the last almost 60 years in life with you today. So, I believe that everybody has a dream in your life, and then how do you achieve that dream, or how do you convert that dream into a goal in life, and then finally create a roadmap to get to that goal or your destination. So I'm going to explain through my workbook, which is incorporated in your study manual in front of you today. So the first part of the manual is the booklet that I have published about the 100 rules. And then the second part of the booklet is the workbook that you can write, scribble notes while we are going through the presentation and engage in discussion. And the third part is the PowerPoints that I'll be using. But during the workshop, I may not have all the time required to go through each and every 100 rules that written in the book. But the fact is that you don't need to know all the 100 rules by yourself. The exercise is that you need to figure out your destiny, where you want to go, and then in your profile, in your life, in your personality, you need to figure out, or you need to find out, you need to investigate and find out, and need to realize what is lacking out of these 100 rules that you have not yet following or not yet adapted in your day-to-day life. So that is the main exercise that we will be doing today. The whole 6 hours, morning 3 hours and the afternoon 3 hours, the entire workshop is focused on getting you through this exercise for you to realize, for you to understand, and then get convinced, and then take a remedial action or the corrective action that you need to take to get to the right path to achieve your desired dream or your goal in life. So everybody has their own destiny. Everybody has their own passion and what you want to do in life and what you want to achieve and where you want to go. So I can't tell you for everyone, okay, this is your blueprint and just follow it. You need to discover it and you need to map it up and you need to figure out, and then you go through my book, all the 100 rules, and then find out what is missing in you, what you have not really doing it correctly. And that's my exercise today. So everybody has to work towards your own goal, and then I can't tell you what should be your goal. I can help you to discover it, but you need to come through you, from you, within you. So follow the direction that I'll be giving in my workshop right throughout, and we will be analyzing the conceptual idea behind this all the 100 rules, and then after that you need to start working with the workbook and following these 100 rules 1 to 100, and then figure out what you need to do to improve yourself to get to your final goal or your destination. Okay, so the gospel truth in life is we all have got only 24 hours a day. Whether it is for me or Elon Musk or anybody who became successful in life, we all have got 24 hours a day. This is the truth, and this is the fundamental unit that you need to start working on. So out of this 24 hours, and there's another common factor, right? That if you slightly slice it for 3 parts, and then 8 hours, 8 hours, and 8 hours, this is for your life, your body, to function as a human. You need to have a rest, minimum 8 hours, right? And then 8 hours, you may decide to either, if you are a student, you may engage in study. But if you are grown up adult in a profession, you will be doing some work or trades work or intellectual, professional, academic work, whatever you are engaged in. And then you have got leftover 8 hours. So, leftover these 8 hours is your investment time where you can invest wisely in different aspects in life, including your career progression. Right? So this is your bonus. This bonus 8 hours, some people used it in a productive way for their investment, future investment, or some people just waste it for entertainment only, right? And therefore, I like to engage in a discussion with you to find out these 8 hours how you spend, how do you want to spend, and do you think that currently in your life that balance 8 hours are you using it wisely? This is the the main criteria I like you to pay attention. Why? Because the final result, right, you will achieve if you are engaged in using these 8 hours wisely in a productive way, beneficial for your life, many ways, right? So that part of that 8 hours you need to invest in your career progression, your life progression, for your future investment, for wealth creation, right? So the balance, so when I say 8 hours, not the full 8 hours, the part of the 8 hours you need to reinvest back on you to do some extra activity and exercise and relax, maybe some music, and the where you can discover some peace, joy, happiness in life, and to rest and then regain energy for you to begin the next day. So then 8 hours sleep plus that part of those balance 8 hours you reinvest. So you need to find out the right balance, right amount of time where you need to invest, right? But what I've seen with most of the young adults, how they spend their time, they spend most of that balance 8 hours left over instead of using it productive for you and productive for the your future wealth creation or for your retirement. You don't think about those hours. You just spend them unnecessarily wasting non-productive way and non-beneficial for way for your life. Okay. So if you can think about, reflect back on your personal life and see, close your eyes and just see how much time you waste on Facebook, YouTube, gossiping, watching all these politics in the world, and etc. etc. Right? So I'm not saying that you should not do it or you should keep away from them. No, you need to embrace what's happening with the world news. You need to know them, right? Whether it is political, economic, financial, social, cultural, entertainment, whatever it is, right? So, but you need to be wise enough to manage this time in a productive way without wasting too much, right? So the difficulty most of these young people have got, what is too much and where is my boundary? How much time I need to spend on YouTube or Facebook or chatting or walking around to the pub or have drinks with the friends or all these things, I can't tell you, right? What is good, what is the best timing, and what can make you happy, right? I can't tell you. All I can say is you need to do a reflection around your behavior, current behavior, and then break down these 8 hours and see how best you can utilize part of that 8 hours to reinvest, to re strategize, to uplift your current skill, to improve yourself, to improve your talent, improve your skill sets that you have got, to move forward in life towards your goal. You got it? Right. So let's go into the rule number one in your workbook. And let's continue to analyze these things on those lines that I explained. And then I want you to attend to the first rule. There are a couple of questions given in the workbook, and then reflect back on your life. And then I want you to write a few points around the rule number one, whether you have already adapted that or whether you are not adapting it. You can be sincere to you, right? But before we begin the journey, I would like to see that we all have a timeline. So I like you to write your age at the beginning, right? On the workbook, first exercise, there's a space for you. You can draw this line and then you can write this up. And your current age, and then in 3 years, what do you want to achieve and what is your final goal, right? So this is the way that you are going to find out for you to go in this journey, for you to achieve this final goal in life, what you have now defined. We are going to write down when you apply each rule what you need to do, right? So you need to figure out what should be your step one. You need to identify. And once you identify that step one, the next step is how you can get there, right? And then once you validate these 100 rules given in the book, you may pick and choose, okay, I need to adapt rule number tick, 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 tick to get from here to here. Now, I may need to adapt rule number X, Y, Z to get from here to here, right? So if you follow all the 100 rules and if you keep following your pathway to the future, you cannot fail. I can guarantee you that. I did it, I got my children to do it, and all my friends around me who followed me did it and became successful. So that's why I'm telling you, you need to figure this out. You need to have this additional knowledge from outside. And now life is much easier, not like in the past. When I was at your age, I never had this access for this information or knowledge. Now you have access to information and knowledge required for you to formulate your strategic path where you want to grow, right? Or where you want to go, or what you want to achieve, right? So because if you can use this ChatGPT and Google research, YouTube, all these social media tools help you to discover what you don't know now, and then how you can adapt those unknown knowledge once you come to know them to formulate your forward march until you reach your destiny.